While George Lucas' name for Obi Wan Kenobi's Homeworld is still part of Star Wars canon, it actually began as nothing more than a joke. Before Disney bought Star Wars in 2012, Star Wars canon was divided into a hierarchical system with G canon, George Lucas canon, outranking everything else. This meant that the Star Wars movies and TV shows Lucas was directly involved in took precedence, but it also meant that Lucas behind-the-scenes comments were considered. One of Lucas' remarks during an interview, originally intended to be comedic, was taken seriously and turned into Obi-Wan's Homeworld. Previous Star Wars reference guides had listed Coruscant as Obi-Wan's place of birth, but once Lucas came up with a new world, future books were updated to reflect it. Even after the old Star Wars expanded universe was rebranded as Legends, Lucas' name for Obi-Wan's Homeworld is still official canon, despite having started as a joke. How George Lucas created Obi-Wan's Homeworld. Jon Stewart inspired it during an interview. George Lucas first came up with a name for Obi Wan Kenobi's Homeworld at Star Wars Celebration V during an interview with comedian and TV host Jon Stewart. When asked what world Obi-Wan came from, Lucas appeared to be thinking of something, but Stewart insisted that he not make it up on the spot. Lucas jokingly replied that it was one of the first ideas he came up with for Star Wars, stating that the name of Obi-Wan's planet was Stu Jon. Those in attendance laughed hysterically at Lucas slightly rearranging Stewart's name into a part of Star Wars history. This wasn't the only surprise Lucas had for Stewart during the interview, which R2-D2 came on stage to reveal. Lucas was pleased to hand Stewart a custom action figure version of himself with two heads, one matching his current appearance and the other with a goatee he had shaved recently. It may have all been good fun, but not many non-Star Wars actors walk away from a George Lucas interview with their name and likeness integrated into the franchise. Everything we know about Obi-Wan's Homeworld. Little is known about Obi-Wan's planet of origin. Aside from a name inspired by a real-world comedian, not much else has been revealed about Obi-Wan Kenobi's Homeworld, especially in Star Wars canon. Obi-Wan once told Anakin Skywalker that he did not remember leaving his homeworld, and he later told Princess Leia Organa that he only vaguely remembered his family. The Legends timeline painted Obi-Wan's homeworld as having a grassy terrain, but this was long before Lucas came up with a name. Since George Lucas intended Obi-Wan Kenobi's homeworld to be a joke, only time will tell if future Star Wars stories reveal more about it.